Have you ever felt weighed down by the past, haunted by emotional scars, and wondered if there's a way to break free and unlock your true potential? In this video, we'll dive into the science-backed strategies from psychology and my personal experience that can help you heal and live the life you truly deserve. Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are diving deep into a topic that is very dear to my heart, how to heal from emotional trauma and start living the life you deserve. If you feel like you can't move on from your past, you've had a lot of bad experiences in your childhood, in your teenage years, and you want to create a new version of yourself, this video is for you. As an empathic soul myself and someone who studied psychology for 6 years, and has dealt with a lot of trauma and suffering in my life, I know exactly how you feel. To start our journey towards healing, it's crucial to understand what emotional trauma is. Trauma can stem from various sources, such as childhood experiences, abused relationships, or significant life events. It leaves emotional scars that can affect every aspect of our lives. Emotional trauma is a psychological and emotional response to a distressing event or series of events that overwhelms an individual's ability to cope. It can have profound and lasting effects on a person's mental and emotional well-being. There's two different types of emotional trauma. Single incident trauma. This results from a one-time traumatic event such as a car accident, natural disaster, or physical assault, for example, and complex trauma. This occurs due to prolonged repetitive exposure to traumatic situations, often during childhood, such as ongoing abuse, neglect, or living in a war zone. For me, one of my traumas was being bullied at school and from my own family. They constantly bullied me for being too skinny. Yes, I know. Who does that and why? I didn't understand, and I suffered so much in silence my whole childhood and teenage years. They made me hate my body and myself. I was so insecure and ashamed of my body. I was constantly comparing myself. I remember one summer I didn't even want to go to the beach because of what people might think of me and my body. And I always loved the beach and the ocean, so yeah. I was constantly asked if I was healthy, if I was eating enough. It was horrible. But I never stood up for myself. Until a few years later, I decided to establish healthy boundaries, which led me to refuse to let people treat me like that ever again. I've learned to love my body and myself exactly as I am, and I know that you can do it too. Don't ever let someone have that much power over you and over your life, okay? And I also realized that there was nothing wrong with me. I was healthy. I didn't have a disease. I was just naturally skinny. So these mean comments and these mean people are just projecting their own insecurities, their own traumas into me. And I was allowing them to do that. No, you cannot do that. I just had to accept my body. I did a lot of affirmations, I did a lot of meditation. I was alone for a long period of time, just accepting myself, trying to change my beliefs and my thoughts about myself, about my body. And it was a long time. Healing takes time, okay? But how do you know you have a trauma? So, recognizing and acknowledging that you may have experienced trauma can be a crucial first step in the healing process. And it's important to note that emotional trauma is a highly individual experience. Here are some signs that you may have experienced some trauma in your life. First, we have emotional and psychological symptoms like frequent and intense feelings of anxiety, fear, panic, persistent sadness, depression, intrusive thoughts, nightmares, or recurring dreams related to a traumatic event, emotional numbness, difficulty experiencing joy, and difficulty concentrating and making decisions. On the physical symptoms, we have unexplained physical illness or chronic pain, sleep disturbances, insomnia, nightmares, fatigue, low energy levels. You also might notice behavioral changes, such as avoidance of situations, places, or people that remind you of the traumatic event, social withdrawal, isolation, increased use of alcohol or drugs as a coping mechanism, changes in eating habits, and risky and impulsive behaviors. So, trauma can manifest in the body in various ways, and the symptoms of trauma can vary from person to person. Now, let's explore the science behind healing from emotional trauma. It's not just wishful thinking and self-care. There's solid scientific research that shows our brains are capable of healing and rewiring themselves. Neuroplasticity, also known as brain plasticity, is the brain's remarkable ability to reorganize and adapt by forming new neural connections throughout life. And here's the good news. You can start taking actionable steps towards healing today. These steps are grounded in psychology and scientific research, and they can help you start living the life you deserve. Here are some steps to dive deep into trauma and begin the healing process. First, self-reflection. Take some time to reflect on your life experiences and feelings. Consider whether there have been events or situations that left a lasting emotional impact. And also identify your triggers that may bring back traumatic memories. Emotional expression. Allow yourself to express your emotions. Bottling them up can prolong the healing process. You need to accept your traumas. Keep a journal to record your thoughts, feelings, and memories related to the traumatic events. This can help you gain insights into your emotions and experiences. You can also search on Pinterest or on Google shadow work questions that you can ask yourself and reflect on them to really get to know you and get to know your past experiences and feelings and really heal your inner child. Seek professional help. If you suspect you've experienced severe trauma, it's often beneficial to consult with a mental health professional such as a therapist, counselor, or psychologist, because they can provide a safe and supportive environment to explore your feelings and experiences. Mindfulness and meditation. Practice mindfulness and meditation to increase self-awareness and learn to stay present in the moment. These practices can help you manage distressing thoughts and emotions. Surround yourself with supportive, healthy relationships. Connection is a powerful healer. If you've suffered from an intense trauma, consider joining a support group for trauma survivors. Sharing your experiences with others who have gone through similar situations can be incredibly healing. However, if you don't have the energy to go out and socialize yet, feel free to be alone for a while to fully heal. There's nothing wrong with that. Protect your energy wisely. Or if you're with friends or family, ensure that you have a safe and supportive environment. Establish healthy boundaries in your relationships to protect your emotional well-being. Or cut toxic people in your life. I know it's hard, but distance yourself from people that are not good for your mental health. Prioritize self-care practices, including exercise, proper nutrition, sleep, and relaxation techniques. Try to go outside too. Sun and nature are powerful healers. Also, educate yourself about trauma and its effects. Understanding the science of trauma and its impact on the brain can help demystify your experiences. And remember, healing from trauma is a process that takes time. Be patient with yourself and practice self-compassion. Recognize that healing is possible and that you are deserving of support and care. Treat yourself with the same kindness you would offer a friend. Exploring trauma can be emotionally challenging and draining, and it's essential to seek professional guidance when necessary. Don't try to overcome everything in your life by yourself. You are not alone. During your healing journey, you might encounter some challenges, and it's essential to acknowledge and address them. As you progress on your healing journey, remember to celebrate your victories no matter how small they may seem. Each step forwards is a step towards the life you deserve. And that's it, guys. I really hope this video gave you some insights and lights on the path to healing from your emotional trauma. Remember, it all begins with taking that first step, okay? You got this. You are not alone, and I believe in you. I love you. Bye.